I would like to come back to a question that I raised this afternoon to you regarding the open sessions. That, well, how was the experience in New York during the Second War, right?
Well, you have to realize in the Second World War, there were only elderly professionals around. The younger ones were only military service. And so there wasn't that ranking, that great ranking, except for the students from New York City universities that came, and Brooklyn College and so on. They were the young people, not in the military yet, or exempt because they were students. And then we had the middle-aged ones somewhat, and then we had the older ones. So that was not normal range. After the war, we had everybody and anybody walked in, not just professional people.
How many people each night? It was during the evenings.
I have to tell you, we had a number in New York City. There was a board that said how many people were allowed to be in it because of the fire hazard. Very often we ran over that number, and I ran the session upstairs. So there wasn't a stage, but the same space with another group. One night I think we had about 400 people in the building, and it was a Friday night. I'm so glad that the fire officers weren't working.
How much time did this type of sessions last?
On average about 2.5 hours.
Well, but
from beginning to end.
Yeah, but from which year to which year? How many years?
I went on with the open sessions in New York when Moreno wasn't functioning anymore, but he still came. And they went on until I sold the building.
How many times a week?
Every night but Sunday.
Every night?
We had different directors for every, trained directors for every night. Only on Sundays the theater was dark. And it went on for years.
And at what time the session started, more or less?
About 8:30, I think.
8:30.
Like theater.
1 hour and a half, 2 hours. And how was it? Was it completely open to everyone?
Completely open. And interesting, when I mentioned, remember, we've never been sued. Never had any problems, legal or otherwise. And it was the young people who brought their friends. And it became a litmus test for the dates. They told us if their dates didn't like psychodrama, that was the end of their dates. In fact, the only place we advertised was called the Village Voice, which was Greenwich Village, where all the artists live and still live. We didn't advertise in any other place, and it was all word of mouth. Most of it was word of mouth.
And how was
we
it?
were in the midst of buildings surrounded by psychotherapists on the west side of New York, Manhattan. The heart where every kind of psychotherapist and physicians practiced.